Welcome to some bonus content. Joining me is Laura Kimbrough. Hi, Laura.
Hi, Rob.
We had a little glitch when we were trying to record the episode, so we're going to put this on the very end. And I still wanted to give you a chance to be able to talk to our people and to encourage them and to tell them about your book, everything that was fantastic about it. You were one of our greatest episodes as well. We had top contenders for everyone that was a guest in the last 2 years. So thanks, and
That's
I'll give you the floor.
awesome. Yeah, thank you so much, Rob. Thanks for the opportunity to come here and to share our story. Our inspiration, our light is our son, Seth Kimbrough. He had a million reasons to live. And for him to just be gone and leave us when he did, um, just left us clueless. I mean, we felt so in the dark. He had
Yeah,
sustained an accident in 2019, and I always say, and in my book, I write, Seth made broken look beautiful. And that's just how a traumatic brain injury will do. It will, we learned
mm,
this after losing Seth. We learned that the victim of a traumatic brain injury, as you know well yourself,
oh yeah,
it's what others can't see. It's
hmm,
that you look fine, you've come so far, what's wrong? Our son, like I said, sustained a very traumatic accident. His head and face took the whole trauma of it all. And without the proper knowledge and education of just how devastating a traumatic brain injury can be, and this, I call it the TBI storm because that's what it is. And
hmm,
we were clueless. He was clueless. He had started to reach out to us. It was a month before he left us, on my birthday to be exact. He says, Mom, I need to talk to somebody. We were 22 months in. He was looking good. He was looking great. He was getting his weight back. The scars were healing. But that's just it. The brain, it hadn't. And over
yeah,
time, the brain wreaks more and more havoc without your proper knowledge and
right,
what you need to do and the steps you need to take to help yourself get well. Um,
yeah,
And when I say he left us, if you knew my son, he couldn't leave the house without giving us a hug or saying, Hey, I love you, Mom. I love you, Dad. Telling us goodbye. So for him to just be gone, this did not make any sense. And that's
mm,
when me and my daughter, we sat for the next several weeks after we lost him. And we began to do our research of suicide after a traumatic brain injury. And it was like we opened Pandora's box. There was so much information. And so I applaud everyone that stays because the more I know and the more I learn, it's a very hard road to walk. And
hmm,
especially being in the dark. And that's where my book was inspired by giving light to the darkness because Seth was so much light. And I just
oh
hope by
yeah,
our story, we're able to help others. I advocate the best I can now by helping with these podcasts like you do yourself. And I
hmm,
just, I hope to be able to, with Seth's book, I hope to be able to share his life, his story, and who he is before and who he was after the accident. So we can, kind of open the door for other people.
yeah. Laura, I have to say, I am finding more people that is finding your book. Even
Mm.
just recently, a few people said, "Oh yeah, I got this book," and I'm like, "I know that author." So
Oh,
it's getting into the hands where it needs to be. And
yeah.
every chance that I get, I always promote your book. I try to put
Thank
your
you.
book ahead of mine so people can get that because that's at the end of the day, it doesn't matter all the books we can write about any topic, whatever, but the human connection and in our lives, we're only here for a short time, and
Yeah,
to just get you know the the connection that is broken,
it is.
you know,
It is so. And that's
yeah,
like you. Like, I know if my son could have found your story, other stories, and that's how we made the connection by you yourself sharing, what you've been through, he would
Yeah.
not have felt so isolated. He wouldn't have felt so alone. He wouldn't have had to look in the mirror. And I know this because I know him. And so I know he had to look several times, days on end, and think, what is wrong with me? I'm hearing
Hmm.
everybody say I look fine. I see that I'm healing, but what is wrong with my brain? And I've come to learn, like the medical side of this, you have millions of transmitters in your brain. And if you look it up, you can actually look up the image. And I wish I'd been more prepared today to share that with you. So maybe sometime I can send you that. It's a beautiful
Hmm.
picture and it looks like stars in our brain. And they just highlight and they're very tiny. And these are the neurotransmitters that connect. So when one of those starts to go out, it's like a light. And eventually, after you get all these little lights disconnecting and going out, you're left in the dark. You're in unknown territory. You really are. So
Yeah.
I pray by this awareness that we all do together that we can be a voice for traumatic brain injury. I tell Seth all the time, Bubba, this is you moving mountains because it's just heaven side this time.
Yeah. And he is moving those mountains. And something you said earlier really struck a chord with me because you said he was seeing that those scars were healing.
Hmm.
But what we don't see with a brain injury is the internal scars.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you so much for jumping on here and helping us
Oh
close out
yes.
our big
Oh,
100 episode.
absolutely.
And
God bless you and all that
before
you
we
are
go
doing.
though, the one question that I had everyone answer before you was, and you've kind of already answered this, but I want you to just real quickly recap it. Why is awareness so important to you?
Oh my gosh. A million reasons why. Because Seth would have stayed.
Yeah.
And I know there's others out there like him. And this is so they'll stay. And they won't be so alone. So that's my why. He had a whole life just as many others do. So
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Thank you
Rob.
for all that you are doing, Laura. I really can't say thank you enough.
Well, thank you. And
Yeah.
thank you for including me. I appreciate you so
Oh,
much.
absolutely, absolutely. It's been a pleasure to talk to you, and we'll do some more work in the
Yes,
future as well because we
absolutely.
still have a lot of mountains to move for Seth.
Oh, and for you too. And
Yeah.
everybody's journey in this, we'll just move them together.
Yes.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. You're welcome.
All right.
Thank you.
Uh huh.
Bye.
Bye now.